Boy, did I wake up with a migraine today. Once again, very sneaky. It started out very mild. Let's just see if an Anderson will take care of it. But I didn't do that right away. I waited about an hour or more. Oh, I've yet to learn my lesson. You've got to take something right away. I'm gonna get my little bunny sleeves on. They bring a bit of joy to this. Bad day, migraine. As usual, you can see me toning the panel that I'm going to work with today. And I doubled the speed on this because it's boring. Here is the photo source I'll be working from. I took this picture. It's all about the rocks, especially the larger ones. When you see my brush hesitate, that means I'm studying my source. Stay tuned here for a composition tip coming right up. This comes out of the frame, but that's okay. I probably won't let it come out, especially there. And let me tell you why. You read, I say this over and over again, you come into a painting right here and your eyes follow right on out. If you have something going out, you just don't put something to go out. Best thing to do is try to put something to make it come back in. And I do have something in mind. You want that person to keep studying your painting. You want them to keep looking at your painting. To me, that's too dark. Let's just try to work with that. I'll get more white right into that mixture. I want everything in this to be very pleasant. That is the key. I'm going to get darker and warmer. In addition, I want to check the value here. It should be a value 5. If you can make it more of a vignette through the edges, that's good. This one is the exception because people come in that way. I like to lead them in. What I need here is a larger brush. My goal here is to blend these two hard edges. Okay, I want to repeat what I just did on the left side to the right side. So I start by just placing some darker color there. Now I bring that color down to highlight the rocks that I'm going to begin painting soon. You know, we're going to be building up. This is the first layers. A lot of people make this super thin, but I'm doing alla prima. So, and that's kind of how I feel comfortable working. Alla prima means all at one time, or in this case, this painting will be finished in one sitting. I'm spending a lot of time on this part because I want it to look like a foggy morning, because that's what it was. My first attempt at these rocks failed. You'll see that in a minute. Just decided that my first attempt at rocks was incorrect. So if anything I've learned, if there's anything I've learned through the years of painting, which are over 30, is to just wipe it off. Don't wrestle with it. Don't try to make it work. I mean, when you're first starting out, that's how it is. That's how you learn. But you get to a point and you realize, I'm going down that same rabbit hole that drove me crazy earlier in my career, and I'm not going to do it again. I'm just going to once again sketch in some very basic shapes for the rock. I have adjusted the speed here, but you can see that I am laying in stripes of dark color. This is stage 1 of making rocks. Of course, you want to have the dark color where the shadow side of the boulders or rocks are. And you want to leave some space in between those stripes. You'll see why in a minute. Here you can see me pulling out planes or angles of the rock with this color. You can see how I'm seeing these levels of the rock here. I am really no longer looking at my source. Why? Because I am working with the dark stripes I have laid down to find the planes to build these rocks. You'll see what I mean as you continue to watch me develop these rocks. I'm just continuing to go into the mixtures that I made for this with white. And the light is coming from here. However, it's not a strong source of light. Here is an example of me pushing paint. This is a technique that's not easy to do, but it does come to you after you practice painting for a while. So now, at this point, I'm going to come back in with a warmer, lighter tone. It's not going to be super warm. Why? Because this is an overcast day. Look really right through here. I think I'm gonna bring this out more here. Now I don't want to get too careless. Yeah, I like that better. All right, and here I am redrawing a few more rock shapes. My job moving forward is to continue to make this interesting. And I'll do that by softening edges, using a variety of brushwork techniques. Keep watching to see what I'm talking about. It's hard to explain. Once again, here you see me pushing paint in an attempt to sculpt this rock. Sort of soften up some of these edges here. Like we want to have a variety of soft and sharp edges. And I do that by varying the pressure that I put on the brush and by how much pigment I have on it. So I'll finish up this video on how to make rocks by putting in a suggestion of the background. The atmosphere was very foggy when I took the picture. And so that's what I'm aiming for here, the contrast of such a soft background with very sharp rocks. It's an interesting painting, and I'll show you a picture of the final painting at the end. Let's get the green out. I'm changing the background color from a warmer green to a cooler lavender. I think it would do a better job setting off the rocks. Remember, you can't fix a mistake until you make one. I like this a little better. I mean, just kind of trying to figure out where everything goes. Okay, let's see if we can sort of get some of that green into this purple right on the canvas. I do like that better than just green. And last of all, I am laying in a quick scumbling of the grass and ground around these rocks. The final painting is next. Thank you for watching, and please like and be a subber.